though, that kind of caught in the crosshairs of Chantal. Look at this live image from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, as we speak. You can just tell by this, it
Look at
is
that camera
windy. Yes, it sure is.
In fact, we want to go right out to North Myrtle Beach right now. Our Fox Weather Storm Specialist, Mike Seidel, is live. Mike, tell us how those conditions are right now on the beach.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's windy, a little sand blowing around. The rain has ended, and we're 99.5% done with the rainfall. But the wind has gusted overnight, 56 miles an hour just down the beach at the Spring May Pier here in Myrtle Beach. We're in North Myrtle Beach up the coast, and that's the highest gust we've seen reported from the storm. As far as sustained winds, highest sustained wind I've seen is 45 miles an hour, so that's just above tropical storm force of 39 miles an hour. Hey, you know, a lot of folks come to the beach, they have a great time, but they never experience a tropical storm or a hurricane, and we found a couple that have been to the beach before, of course, but have never been in a tropical storm. We've got a Coney Osbolent.
Yep.
How did I do?
That's correct. It's absolutely correct.
Oh my gosh. Now I can die happy. And Callie Osbolent.
Yes.
And you're from Quincy, Illinois.
Yes.
From the Midwest.
Right.
You've been to Myrtle Beach before. Have you been to Myrtle Beach?
No, this was my first time. He has.
Have you seen the Atlantic before?
No, I've only been on the West Coast.
Coast, because
Yes.
you're from Sacramento.
Yes.
So this is your first time seeing the Atlantic Ocean.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, it's been a crazy experience because we didn't get to do much yesterday because of the storm as well, but it's been pretty cool.
And how about you?
It's
Taking
beautiful.
it all in?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I love the ocean in general, so being out here is really cool. But you know, seeing the winds and just the waves crash and everything has just been really really
refreshing.
Cool. Absolutely, yeah.
Well, luckily it was just a kind of a mid-range tropical system.
Yeah.
So taking some video, taking some pictures.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
My mom just told us when we were running out here, make sure you get a video of the waves so I don't have to get out of the car.
Oh my gosh. She's afraid of the sandblasting.
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, it's 77 degrees, although it doesn't feel like it with the wind off the water.
Yeah.
Now, when did you get to town? I didn't ask you that.
Friday.
On the 4th of July, yep.
And you kind of knew about this coming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. We didn't know the severity of it, but now we're driving home today, so we wanted to take one last
Driving
stop.
back to Illinois,
Yeah.
huh? Well, if you're going to go up through North Carolina, you may catch up with the heavy rain.
Yep.
Well, be careful on the interstates.
Will do, yeah.
So you had overall a pretty good vacation.
Yeah, it was a great
Yeah.
short trip.
Yeah, it was a quick, short trip, but it was good.
But you got to see the Atlantic.
Yes.
After seeing the Pacific.
Yes, at least it was nice on the first day we were here. 4th of July was very nice.
Right. Well, have a safe trip back, and thanks for joining us here on Fox Weather.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. Okay, there you go. A couple of folks in their first tropical storm, and the gal, Callie, first time she's seen the Atlantic Ocean in her life. So, it's not that unusual. You live in the middle of the country, and you're landlocked, and they're actually from Sacramento, so they've been out on the Pacific plenty of times. So, Michael and Tom, there you go. Folks out here enjoying the wind and the surf, and we have gotten through this with very little impact. A little localized flooding here and there, power outages. Last time I checked, about 2,000 in South Carolina and about 700 in North Carolina.
Yeah, you know what's kind of nice too, Mike, is the fact that the rain that we're seeing, the spiral rain bands are actually pretty far apart from each other, so it won't be a whole deluge of rain. But I do want to point this out, Mike, that I'm looking at radar right now, and one thing I want to point out is the fact that the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center has actually indicated that there's a very low-end chance that we could see perhaps a spin-up or two, and sometimes you may see that in some of those spiral rain bands.
Yes, that's possible. You have enough rotation, but those spin-ups are always on the weak side. EF0s, rarely an EF1, and they come and go. In fact, they're really hard to get a warning out on because they kind of pop up and out of nowhere. Unlike when you have your typical severe weather and you have supercells and you can see them forming, and it's much easier to see that rotation and to get that warning out ahead of time.
Excellent. And so, Mike, you kind of classified this as sort of a mid-range tropical system, and interesting to hear from that couple there as well in their first tropical storm. Is that the general feeling you're getting from folks? Are you seeing a lot of folks leaving today, or are you seeing some folks still kind of sticking around, maybe hoping for some better weather in the days ahead?
Well, I really don't know, but I would suspect for what they're paying to stay here this time of the year, and if they're a weekly, a lot of the weeklies, I know where I'm from, the Maryland, Delaware coast, and I believe here it's Saturday check-in and check-out days. So they came in probably Saturday. Most of these people in all these hotels and condos that are rented in the beach homes, that they're here for the whole week, and you know, you paid for the week, you're here for the week, and they know it's going to get better tomorrow.
Yeah, that's actually a good bit.
I want to
of
say,
news.
yeah, this is one of those situations where something is blowing up off the coast. It's a tropical storm, forecast to become a hurricane, and it's coming this way. There may be evacuations. That's when people really start to check out and head for the hills. But that is not this kind of situation here with Chantal.
No.
Not a great beach day, but you make the best of it. There's plenty of restaurants and plenty of bars and plenty of seafood here in the Myrtle Beach they call it the Grand Strand area. So there's plenty to do, and shopping, you know, outlets.
Oh yeah.
Not me personally. I don't get anywhere near the outlets. The only outlet I get near is an electrical outlet.
Well, get some shrimp for us. How about that? Get some nice seafood for us.
Please. Yeah, lobster on the menu or something like that. Mike Seidel for us, reporting live from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Mike, thank you so much for that update. We really appreciate that. We'll check back in with you in just a bit.